welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nadia Adam. I'm a Vedic astrologer and psychic medium. So today we are going to talk about the energy update of Mars being in the sign of Virgo for almost 1 month and a half between 28th or 29th of July until 13th or 14th, okay, of November. All right, so as usual, I will divide my explanation into several parts, and the timestamp will be in description box, along with my personal details if you're interested to book a personal reading with me. Okay, so first and foremost, who gonna feel Mars being in Virgo the most? Okay, number one, obviously, if you're going to Mahadasha, Antradasha, or Priyantradasha of Mars, definitely you'll be able to feel it. This is number one. And also number two, if you are actually if you have the Dasha Lord, okay, Dasha Lord, okay, Lord is actually sitting in the Virgo, okay, Virgo, then definitely you'll be able to feel it. All right. And number two, if you have ascendant, moon, and also your sun sign, if you are considering that in the sign of Virgo, you'll be feeling it. Okay. So if there any technically correlation between uh, in Virgo sign, we can say, okay, in whatever format that you have, definitely to some extent you will be able to sense this. All right. Okay. Now, Mars being in Virgo. So what does that mean? I technically love it. Okay. Because Mars does feel comfortable in the natural color portion of sixth house. It does feel comfortable to some extent in the sign of Virgo. Okay. Because Mars is in general what it is. It's the energy of life force, okay? It's a life force that gives us motivation, power, and energy in order for us to execute things in life, correct? Therefore, if let's say you're feeling lethargic, you're feeling lazy, you are unable to accomplish things, that's mean there can be something wrong with your Mars, right? Or let's say you have a lot of ideas, a lot of thoughts, a lot of brilliant things that you want to do, but somehow you are unable to find yourself the motivation to do it, or in the doing it in the right way, executing it in the right way, there can be most probably some issue in Mars. Okay, so Mars is the life force of us to get up in the morning, do things in life. Why? Because it's our, like, I mean, in Kalapusha is the ruler of your first house, aka Aries. That means the soul is exist. Therefore, I will start to cultivate and do things in life. That means without the force of Mars, we won't even exist most probably. I do always correlate Mars with Lord Brahma, okay, which is the creation that we be motivated, waking up in the morning to do things, to just accomplishing stuff for ourselves because it's ruling what? Aries and Scorpio. Okay. So now when Mars being in the sign of Virgo here has to do with practicality, logical thinking, okay, analytical situation here. Virgo has to do with issues, problems. So Mars somehow now it will try to kind of pick up on the issues and problems that we have in our life, and we will try to fix it and just put it in order. All right. So regardless of wherever is your Virgo placement in your chart, somehow, somewhere you will feel a lot of, I don't want to say a lot of anxiousness, but it's like a lot of thoughts and thinking about it, that how I can fix this. Or if let's say, for example, you are facing some issues in life, or you are not feeling comfortable in certain thing, okay, in your life right now, Mars coming in Virgo right now, it will kind of push you to find a solution for it. Like, I just cannot really go along with this anymore. So Mars in Virgo become blend of practicality, logical thinking, analysis, grounding energy with the energy of motivation, cultivation, like finishing of things, okay? Getting the task done, all right? So this is very, very balanced placement, I would say, for Mars, all right? It's just way better than even being in Taurus or Capricorn. Mars here, like, I can identify the issue, I can fix the issue. Now Mars here will act and behave as a like engineer, like I know where is the thing that I need to accomplish here. All right, very practical. So you will find that Mars in Virgo, you will find these people are have a tendency not to really abruptly get angry, abruptly say things out of anger, frustration. They are very grounded in nature. Before they take action or step off anything, they will think about it, all right? They will calculate it carefully. Now, the fact that the dispositor of Mercury here is retrograde, right, is in the sign of Cancer. True enough that it may not be the best placement for it to have right now. Maybe the supportive energy of Mars here not really in the strongest position, but it may gives the blend of intuition here. So Mars here will be operating into three parts. So logic, okay, with the intuition, which usually Mars doesn't operate with the intuition and emotion, okay, emotion, and also analytical thinking, okay, thinking. So Mars here can be considered to be very excellent. From now until September 14 or 13, it will really fix the situation for us. This is can be an energy of savior for us, all right? And that energy will start to show up itself significantly in upcoming 2 weeks period until the next lunation when the full moon happen in the sign of Scorpio, Capricorn, sorry. Okay, which I already spoke about it, like how significant the last new moon is. So please check the previous video about that, all right? Okay. Now, before we jump into every zodiac sign, I've seen a lot of videos and people keep talking and saying, oh, Mars will be aspected by Shani. It will be a chaotic, it will be a problematic, it will be da 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 da. Da. My humble opinion, the answer won't be like that. No. Saturn aspect Mars can be in the weakest position for Shani right now. When Shani is direct, okay, if let's say Shani was not retrograde, Shani was moving as normal as how it should be, all right? True. Maybe Shani aspect Mars here will create a lot of frustration, friction, issues, problems in life, all right? Or even in general mundane level in this global scale, right? Because I've seen it a lot, like many astrologers say that, oh, when Mars move to Virgo, it will be aspected by Shani. There will be a lot of global issues gonna happen. My humble opinion, it wouldn't be the same. We cannot really interpret and see the aspect of Shani when it's retrograde in the same way when it's moving direct, right? Therefore, there may not be any significant um, result out of it. When Shani moving retrograde, that's mean I will give you all the power that you want. I'm not gonna restrict. I'm not gonna limit. I'm not gonna make your life miserable. You do whatever you want. It just maybe one thing I will disturb you is your mental state that whatever you do, I will make you feel that it's not good enough. Whatever you do, I'll make you feel like the structure of it is weak. So I'm gonna bother you on that. But other things, opportunities, chances, situation, da 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 da, Shani will give it to you. Therefore, I don't see any problem here of Shani aspecting Mars. It can be quite limited. It can be very, very limited effect on it. Okay. So no, it's not. It's not bad. Therefore, Shani aspect Mars here can give the person a lot of opportunities, a lot of chances to fix the situation, a lot of ideas to fix the whole the problem. Let's say, if let's say you've been feeling stuck and limited into again fixing the situation or just get things better and just put it in the right track. Now, with this aspect and combination, it shows there will be a good support that things will come quite easily, right? In upcoming period, at least from now till September 13. Now, after September 13, will be another story. And again, your chart will be different from person to person, right? But Shani here definitely gonna give Mars a lot of chances to give him the power, like, huh, take it, fix whatever you're supposed to fix. Okay? So this is very, very good transit, I would say. Okay? Now, let's talk about it for every zodiac sign. Now, for Aries, of course, Mars will be transiting your sixth house, which is your Lagna Lord and your eighth house Lord, right? This combination can shows an energy again related to fixing the situation, all right? If there any issue, any problem correlating to, let's say, hidden enemies, things being you've been facing a lot of hiccup, a lot of problems in your work. Mars here can really fix the situation to make it quite stable for you. Mars also can shows here hidden enemies, hidden opposition, or maybe if there been something that you don't know how to fix the situation, or you don't know how to solve it. Mars here will kind of help you a lot on it, right? Especially if something related to, again, legal cases, health issues, well-being, whatever it is. Somehow Mars you will start to fix the situation for you, or at least you will get an idea and motivation how to do this thing. Mars in the sixth house shows expansion, all right? Expansion, professional network, circle, connection with your work, the way how you do things will be which be quite different than before, all right? Your ideas can be easy flowing, Mars being in the sixth house. So I'm not seeing a problem with Aries. It's just that hidden things may start to show up in front of you that you need to rectify and change it, which you already maybe know what it is. And number two, you need to take care of your health, all right? Because there can be a tendency to get some cut, bruises, issue with your car, issue with the home, especially related to fire conduction and something like that. It may happen, but otherwise, it should be a good transit, all right? So good luck for Aries. Now coming to Taurus. Okay, so for Taurus here, we have Mars transiting your fifth house and is the lord of your eighth and lord of your seventh house. Such combination usually shows that the person will be feeling good motivation to um, good motivation to work on themselves. So let's say, for example, you've been really wanting to enroll to such courses, or maybe finalizing some education you had, or maybe learning a skill. Mars here can really give you that push to go ahead and do it. All right. Expansion in professional network circle, connection, new friendship can be formed during this time. All right. But you need to be careful also with a relationship, as this combination can indicate an extramarital affair, or maybe some scandal may happen in between with either you or your partner, or maybe also it shows attraction. Maybe if you are single and you are looking forward to get into relationship, Mars here can really support you, right? If let's say you've been actually facing a lot of issues and hiccup in your relationship, Mars being in the fifth house here can ignite that aspect related to romance, emotion, all right, and get things back on track. So Mars here can really affect you mostly in romance, relationship, and how you look at yourself in the relationship, and also self-development. But I do believe in a good way. All right. If you've been working on getting pregnant and conceive a child, Mars transiting fifth house can be quite supportive for that. All right. So good luck for Taurus. Now coming to the sign of Gemini. So for Gemini people, okay, we have Gemini. Mars is ruler of your 11th and ruler of your sixth house. Okay. It's transiting your fourth house. So this combination can be quite decent, because Mars does not really perform well sometimes in the fourth house, all right? Because it's considered to be moksha houses, or drishtana house, not drishtana, moksha houses, where it can be kept hidden technically, all right? So Mars here indicate that if you've been really wanting to finalize something in regards to, let's say, home, a family matter, all right, gaining some money out of it, or maybe giving money out of for them, if Mars here can shows that things will work out for you. However, Mars in the fourth house, it shows also a lot of temper in the home and among family members, especially the mother, all right? So you will find everyone can be slightly frustrated, exhausted, and you will be like middle person to calm everyone down at home, all right? Hidden enemies that can impact and influence the home or family members, it can be seen also during this time. But again, I really do not think it will be something problematic. If there been already a problem in your home or family, then Mars here can really fix the situation. If you've been sensing that there is something coming up, some issues may happen, or some like culprit going on here, culprit, yeah, showing up among your family member that it may disturb the peace, then maybe your intuition can be correct, and Mars here will show you what to do about it, all right? But gain here can be seen, a wish fulfillment can be seen, something related to solve and fix the issues related to land, home, or let's say, for example, related to paperwork, all right, related to your home, land, or your staying, seems like Mars going to be supportive. All right. So good luck for Gemini. Now coming to Cancer. Okay, so for Cancer, usually Mars does not really harm you, no matter where it transits, okay? Because it's your Yoga Karaka planet, okay? It's the ruler of your fifth and ruler of your 10th. Both of them are sitting in the third house, all right? Is not harmful. Usually it just doesn't really give negative result. In fact, it can give very good result. So if let's say there have been a lot of hiccup and issues related to communication, finalizing things, all right, or just get the work done, okay, some hiccup, I don't know, blockage maybe in some work, okay, mostly related to career here, then Mars here can really finalize the situation. If there any hiccup related to government work paper, Mars here can really finalize the things. If let's say you wanted to really improve yourself, let's say getting better in your communication, intellectual skill, or let's say even your personality, all right, learning new thing that can quite implement to your work, Mars here can really give you that opportunity to go ahead with it. If you've been really not having the courage actually to go out and do things that you wanted to do, but for whatever reason it is, Mars here can give a very significant courage for you to go ahead and do it. All right. Just one thing to be careful of is the relationship with the sibling. It can get slightly challenged, all right, especially if you have younger siblings. Miscommunication and misunderstanding will be quite common, but again, Mars for Cancer usually does not really give negative result, especially in Virgo, being very calm sign placement. So it's supposed to be a very decent period, right? So good luck for Cancer. Now coming to Leo. Now for Leo, Mars here is your yoga karaka. That's mean you're not supposed to harm you in whatever way it is, right? Not supposed to harm, not supposed to give any negative result. But what I have seen, particularly for Leo, or whenever Mars is transiting the second house, it will somehow hit the sector related to finance and money, right? So Mars in the second house can kind of cut resources or maybe cutting your the saving here. Now that doesn't mean that you're not gonna make money. That doesn't mean you won't be able to pay your bills, okay? So I put disclaimer here, but you will find that Mars will give you that high expenses all the time where you feel like it will be very difficult for to save up money in this period. All right, so you gotta really be careful and be more attentive in your budgeting and how you're handling your money in our next 2 months period. All right, which is until mid of September technically. This is one thing. Second thing, Mars in the second house can show some sort of hiccup or uneasiness maybe in the family that been hidden, then be kept secret somehow, somewhere right now. It will be revealing itself because it may need your help and support in it. All right, especially if can be related to your parent, the mother, the father, all right, or something related to property here may happen. If there been any hiccup or issues related to property, selling, buying it, or finalizing the paperwork, something like that, Mars here will be helping you a lot to make things done and will be in your favor. Okay, if let's say everything was quite peaceful, Nadia, no such thing going on, then Mars here again, it will revealing this type of issues, which is unexpected issues may come up where you will need to pay attention to it. But isn't it going to be a huge issue where you need to be worried about? The answer is no, because again, Mars in Virgo should be a good placement for it. It's grounded energy, right? But yes, you may expect like some unexpected money gonna go here, gonna go there, and mostly will be connected and related to family, right? So good luck for Leo. Now for Virgo. So for Virgo is the ruler of your third house and ruler of your eighth house, right? Both of them are sitting in the lagna of Virgo here. This placement can be quite controversial because because it's activating the eighth house. That's mean the way how you see life, people, relationship, partnership, whatever it is, something will change in your mind. Okay, something, whatever it's small or big it is, something will shift within you that you feel like, oh, it's supposed to be in this way, not that way. Or maybe, oh, I did a mistake, I need to fix it. Or maybe I do too much of goodness, whatever. Now I need to reserve that. Whatever that realization that comes to your mind, it will happen in upcoming period, right? This is number one. Number two, because it's aspect or has come some correlation with the third house, it shows that the person will be working very hard to get their things done. So, let's say, for example, if there any issue and hiccup going on in your life, whatever sector it is, Mars here will give you new ideas, courage, and just new flowing of energy and some epiphany, like, oh, why this idea didn't come to my mind? Now it came to my mind. Hey, Google, let me do it. So you'll find that Mars here can be quite supportive for Virgo if you've been into a lot of trouble in last period, right? So a lot of realization, a lot of understanding about yourself, about people around you can happen during this time. Misunderstanding, miscommunication can be quite common during this period, especially if you have younger siblings. You may hear some news about them that maybe it will need your help and support to be there for them, right? Another thing I have seen when Mars transiting Lagna, you will feel slightly frustrated and anxious or angry, right? Perhaps because you've been focusing on something, now Mars coming into your ascendant, and then people bothering you. So you feel like I have no bandwidth for that. So you'll find like you're becoming low temper. But again, because Virgo being Virgo, it's quite grounded energy, so it will be under control. All right. So good luck for Virgo. Now coming to Libra. So for Libra, we have Mars here, moved to your 12th house, right? And is the Lord of your second, the Lord of your seventh. Okay, so this is can be quite decent and a calm period because the fact that 12th house is moksha houses, it's a silent house. Okay, so Mars here does not really give significant result, so but there is some theme related to family, and people who are close to you may get activated during this time. For example, it can show that maybe your partner or your spouse will be traveling during this period, right? Or maybe themselves will feel like they want to distant for whatever reason that they have, right? They may feel like, I want to distance myself, I just don't feel like in mood to talk, in mood to interact with you, so you don't get surprised just because your seventh lord sitting in the 12th, right? It also shows like the high expenses can happen during this time, and mostly because of the family. Some losses here and there can occur. Again, nothing in a big scale, but you may witness that. Or maybe there will be high expenses because of people surrounding you. They may need your financial help and support. Therefore, you'll be using your saving for it. All right. Mars in the 12th house, it shows that your energy can get slowed down during coming period. That's mean you will feel like um it's not like you are less motivated, but perhaps just want to have that chill period. Like, I just want to chill. I want to calm down. Maybe there is something that you want to observe. Maybe there is something that you want to kind of take care of, thinking about. So Mars can help you to do that, right? Traveling and movement also can be seen during upcoming period. Could be the reason why you feel like I just want to isolate myself, right? So, good luck for Libra. Now coming to Scorpio. Okay. So, for Scorpio, we can see that Mars is transiting your 11th house and is your Lagna Lord and your 6th house Lord. This is can be considered to be an excellent period. It shows a wish fulfillment. If you've been working on something that it's been stuck or just unable to get it done, Mars here definitely will help you a lot on it. So I would recommend you to go full maximum power on it in upcoming few weeks, yeah, until mid of September. Very good period, very supportive, right? Whatever you want, whatever you're wishing for or desire, somehow Mars will give it to you. If there been any hiccup, any problem, in no matter how small or how big it is, Mars here can give some sort of progress on it, and it will be in your favor. If you've been wanting to expand your professional network circle, connection, your business, or starting a business, or let's say, for example, even getting married, right? Proposing to someone, Mars transiting your 11th house can really, really help you in that, right? So I'm not seeing anything negative for Scorpio here. It's just that um, one thing maybe you need to be careful with the enemies and opposition if there are any in your workplace, or you will get to know about them, so you will try to cut them off. This is one thing. Or second thing, we can see here, health issue. You may want to try to be careful with your health and well-being, but again, nothing major here. Okay, this is can be wonderful and good period for Scorpion. So good luck for Scorpio. Now, moving to Sagittarius. Okay, so for Sagittarius, we can see that Mars will be transiting your 10th house and is the Lord of your 12th and Lord of your 5th. This is can be decent period, but you will witness a lot of drama in your workplace. Okay, so one thing we can see here that if you've been wanting to travel, or maybe some paperwork being a hiccup for you, okay, or something related to approval of the government or higher authorities, then Mars here can definitely support you to get that done. Okay. If you've been wanting to expand in whatever format it is, in your business, in your work, okay, Mars here seems like going to help you in that. If you've been wanting to really continue education or maybe finalizing your exams or anything related to self-development, Mars here definitely can help you in that. But in another note, you will find that the higher authorities, managers, masculine figures in your life can go through some sort of stress during this time where you will witness some drama in their life or among the co-workers, colleagues, in of higher authorities and something like that. You will find a lot of fights between them. You find a lot of disagreement, or you by yourself will be in some sort of disagreement with them, right? So either way, it can be quite good period. It's just you need to be careful of misunderstanding and miscommunication that may happen with them, right? So it can frustrate you too at one point. So you just need to be careful on that. Otherwise, can be a very good period. If let's say even you want to find a job, unable to find a job, the Mars transiting the 10th house can really help you in that, like unexpected job, unexpected opportunity. Okay. So good luck for Sagittarius. Now coming to Capricorn. Okay. So for Capricorn, we can see that Mars is transiting your 9th house and is the Lord of your 11th and Lord of your 4th. Can be quite decent period for you though. It's not a bad at all. Actually, Mars in your chart does not really gonna give any negative result. Okay. Um Mars in the 9th house. Can shows that if there been any desire to get something, right? Wish fulfillment here in some format, maybe related to your emotional fulfillment or family, maybe buying a house, right? Maybe traveling with them, maybe just having vacation with them. Something in that regards, Mars here can really give it to you. Mars here can shows a desire to learn new things, new skill, new ability in order for you maybe to push yourself up when it comes to your work and career. It can be seen happening in upcoming period. Again, some sort of wish fulfillment, something you were maybe unexpected to happen. Mars here can really bring it to you. If let's say you're wanting to move houses, right? Maybe moving in, moving out, or maybe someone actually can move in with you in next few weeks. Unexpectedly, it can happen also, right? So you may hear something related to family or distant relative or something may come into your house or something like that. Maybe you are the one who traveling to them. So you will find that the Mars here can really implement whatever plans you have when it comes to home and family, like in the short I mean, in the short way we can explain this, okay? But I really do not think Mars here can be quite negative for you, right? Unless that your chart something else going on, then it's another story. But as overall for Capricorn, Mars here not harmful at all, right? In fact, it shows wish fulfillment. So, good luck for Capricorn. Now, moving to Aquarius. Okay, so moving to Aquarius, Mars will be transiting the eighth house of Virgo and is the lord of the 10th and the lord of the third. Mars in the eighth house of Virgo, because it's one of the Sthana houses, so Mars here may not tend to really give a lot of result, or it will be like a very average for you, all right? But one thing definitely you will feel that you want to isolate yourself and detach. You want to isolate yourself, you just don't feel like you want to interact with people, you don't feel I have a bandwidth. There can be some psychological and mental disturbance also in upcoming period because of Mars being in the eighth house. It's like you being activating your hidden fear and anxiousness without an actual reason though. But maybe some sort of insecurity related to work, insecurity related to your abilities, skills, the way how you execute things, it may show up. One thing you need to do is just be calm as much as you can and don't overthink about it because you're absolutely doing great. And maybe use this Martian energy right now to develop that to be in the best version of yourself or just empowering yourself rather than putting yourself into a fear and anxiousness. Okay, it can show some sort of unexpected reshuffle may happen in the company, okay? Reshuffle may be going on in the work. If you're doing a business, there can be some sort of fluctuation. Mars here can shows also the person will be working hard in order for them to get things done, but yet you still feel like I am not doing enough, or maybe whatever I am doing is not enough. Either way, you just need to calm down, okay? Nothing wrong gonna happen. Mars is quite grounded here, especially being in the eighth house, even more grounded. So it may not give that huge, heavy, significant result. You be patient with yourself until it moves out, okay? From Virgo. Okay, so good luck for Aquarius. Now moving to Pisces. So now moving to Pisces, we can see that Mars is sitting in your seventh house and is the lord of your second, the lord of your nine. This is can be quite a good period for you. It shows that if let's say you've been wanting to get your money from someone, okay? You want to get that thing done or you want to get your finance correctly, Mars here can really help you. If you are concerning about your business, about your work, whether you'll be able to find a job or get your business done or correctly, Mars here will help. If you've been wanting to expand your business, okay, something somehow correlating to your foreign land, or maybe even learning something, meeting a mentor or guru, Mars here can grant you for that. If there been a lot of issues and problems in your marriage or relationship, Mars can solve it. But Mars is in natural energy of being quite aggressive in nature, all right? When it comes to the seventh house, it become either you the one who will be temper or person or people around you will be have low temper. It's either one of the two, right? So you will find yourself always feeling irritated from people or vice versa. You feel like people are getting irritated from you. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that problems and issues will happen. It just you feel like that there will be like a lot of heat and temperament here that need to be controlled, right? So, regardless of how your marital status or how is your relationship with your partner, you just still need to be careful by having Mars in the seventh house. It can show unexpected hiccup, and a fight here can occur in between, or maybe small argument here and there. Of course, it will depend on your overall chart, right? Mars also shows here that the person may want to learn new skill, new ability in order for them to complement that in their business, right? If let's say for example you've been wanting to get some inheritance, okay, or asset from your family or something, Mars here also can really give it to you unexpectedly in upcoming period. So I'm not seeing a lot of issue for Pisces. It's just that Again, you will find yourself either you are the one who low tempered or people around you are low tempered. Therefore, that misunderstanding happen. But other than that, I'm not seeing a problem at all in Mars in the seventh house. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for listening. Wishing you all the best. Stay good, be good. See you soon. Bye bye.